Hello and welcome back, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in EU4. We're going for Eat Your Greens as Kale. We now have two subjects. We've got Manipur and Tripura. They're both quite okay. They're not unruly yet. We can tell them to embargo our rivals for now. They're both in our home node, so eventually we want to demand their trade power. Probably, possibly. Let's give them a month, see what their income looks like. Kachar is no longer a valid rival for us. That's unfortunate. So we're going to miss out on the ability to get a humiliate rival from him there. We do have a new valid rival, Bengal. Okay. So that's probably a combination of gaining a lot of max force limit, and then also having Tech 4 at the same time. Maybe could have timed it a little bit better so that we didn't miss out on that. Losing rivalry status is an unfortunate thing, but eclipsing also does give 20. So I guess that's alright. Alright, if we rival Bengal, we could maybe pick up an alliance with Ayutthaya, Orissa, Jampur. I don't think we can get allies while we have tributary status, can we? Yes, we can. Ayutthaya would be at negative 22 reasons. Ayutthaya is rival to Bengal, but has no interest in his land. On the other hand, Jampur is at negative 9 reasons and hates Bengal. And wants Bengal's land, and has no truce with Bengal. And right now, Delhi will decline the call. Oh my god, alright. Okay, let's do it. It's time. It's time to make or break the campaign, really. So we're going to rival Bengal. We're going to ally Jampur. We're going to declare war on the absolute moment where Delhi betrays the alliance. Jampur would come in on a promised territory. We're going to take probably Chittagong, or do we want to do the reconquest? Conquest of a 5 development or conquest of a 13. This one will be cheap to take back anyway. It's unfortunate that fort's going to have to be sieged down. We have a tech advantage. Let's do conquest of Chittagong. Promise a territory on Jampur. We'll wait until the beginning of next month. No. I'm not going to risk it. I don't want Delhi to have any chance of deciding that they actually wanted to defend. Oh, and look at that. On the spot, Delhi pieces out. He was in a war. He just lost his, he was at war with somebody. Looks like he just full conquested that province there. Oh my god, the opportunities! Let's go. Let's do this. Alright, so we're going to spy on Bengal again, a bit more again, if we can. We're going to hang out probably in defensive territory here for a moment. Possibly. Maybe we sit on the war goal since it's defensive as well, but like I don't want to fight Bengal's army. Bengal does have, 20,000 troops. On the other hand, we have 19,000 coming in from Jampur, and he's on Tech 3 versus Tech 3 Bengal. Our subjects are training up, which is good. We're going to tell them to attach to us. They are set to attach. Good, good. Let's fabricate, build spy network on Bengal for siege ability. We're going to lose money for a while. We're already in debt. We have 30 ducats in loans. Hopefully this war goes well and we can make some cash. This is a defensive terrain location, so if I try to siege this and Bengal shows up with, like, whatever else is left of his army, the other 11,000 troops, it would be practically suicide, so we're just going to hang out in Chittagong for now. Let our troops, our subjects train more men. Actually, there's the other army. He's got a 1-3 leader and a no leader. Mong Kaung has declared war upon Kachar, the site Conquest. So it looks like he declared before Assam would betray the alliance. Interesting. Alright, come back from that, actually. See, I was hoping to attack him too, but I wanted to do it when Assam would betray the alliance. So for now, we're going to improve relations with both subjects. There's Koch's army. And see how they're both going to train up. We're going to end up with like 4 troops. Koch is actually going to be the one sieging that province down. But Koch can't possibly take that land, so it's not a big deal. If anything, he'll just weaken the garrison. There's plenty of loot to be had here, and we are gaining 0.9 ducats. We're stemming the flow of blood by having our army loot. Right this second, we might even consider going down to like a little bit lower maintenance to hold off a little bit longer. If Jumper does a lot of the work, we'll have to give him a lot of the land, but honestly, just to win a war that we shouldn't even be able to declare in the first place, that's probably worth it. Mongyang just took Sadia. As soon as he gets on Assam's capital, Assam will betray the call. So let's get ready to declare war on Kachar as well. Yep, there he goes. He won't do it. We'll declare on him right now. Kachar is that guy. Let's actually wait a little bit longer and let these two fight each other. Or at least let this guy get kind of not here. He'll be gone on the first. I'm looking to be there on the first. I don't really want to suffer attrition here. Let's tell them to be siege focused and see what they do autonomously. Just get off of me for a second so that I can not suffer attrition, please. Go away, minions. I don't actually like you. I was joking. Okay, Bengal's army is here. I'd like to get Kachar occupied for the ticking war score. I just know from experience, if I declare this war, Kachar's going to come suicide his army at me instead of fighting against Mongkang. He will. 100% chance. But since this siege is already being done... Nice wall breach, by the way. Let's see. I'm gonna go to here. Let's tell, like, Tripura to go to here and see if one of them will listen. Oh, he broke his siege? What? You broke your wall breach? Alright, you know what? Attrition be damned. Lose Diplo or lose admin? The nobles are already upset. Making them more upset's not a big deal. Losing Diplo points to gain loyalty with the nobles seems kind of silly. I'll lose admin points instead. Either of you guys have siege leaders? Nope, but we've got a 4-2 guy here. Alright, I guess we're just going to do this now. And that's kind of what I wanted to avoid. 27th. 27th. Well, we still have our... Nope, we lost our tech advantage as well, but we do have a 1-3-1 versus our 4-2-2. And our subjects are not listening. There they go. Third. Ugh. I mean, we end up with 11 versus 11, but they're going to be late to the party. They are on Tech 4 as well, but this is going to be a bad fight. Should have stayed cautious. Should have waited for Jumper to get in here and do his duty. Probably just going to have to retreat from this fight before things get too bad. We're clearly going to lose it. Let's retreat over to here. We're being pursued. I don't like that. Don't pursue me. Stop pursuing me, bro. We can utilize a little kind of an exploit, I think. Transferring control of the war goal back and forth between us and subjects in order to keep control of it for a while. Get the ticking war score. Ava's trust is at 47. Let's go ahead and pay this. Crap, I just gave it to Jumper. Well, now we need it to get reverted because I didn't mean to do that. I meant to give it to a subject. Oops. Alright, I don't actually want my subject to go here. Could you please stop trying to suicide Tripura? Come back here, buddy. Come attach to me, Tripura. You're safe. You're among friends. Bengal's entire intention is with us. Let's hide behind this river in this province. Meanwhile, that fort's about to fall. Good. Okay. So, Bengal's down to 10 enthusiasm. We only have 23% participation. I guess the one positive to that battle is that we gained some participation from it. But I really need Jumper to come on over here and, like, kill the actual army. Help us siege down the actual war goal. We have 43 war score. And because Jumper occupies this fort, that counts. We don't actually need to siege down Chakla. Still feel like I might be missing out on an opportunity to attack Kachar. Apparently Jumper is going to throw his 7-stack in with no leader. On the 21st. I mean, in 9 days, I don't even know if I can relieve him. But let's try. I don't know. No, he's gonna get stack wiped, man. Just look at that, stack wipe. Boom. Okay, well, let's suicide as well, because now we're committed, apparently. Yay for participation, I guess? Alright. Does Kachar still have an army? Did it get sack wiped yet? I assume it did not. Kachar still got 6 troops somewhere. Alright, but we do have a tech advantage over Kachar, so if we had to fight them, it wouldn't be a big deal. Plus we've got 4 troops from our subject. Let's pull most of these guys off. Next month, after the loot tick. Just want to get that war goal, so we get the ticking war score. We've got Manipur, Tripura, Kale, and then Jampur is also here with a 10 stack. We're suffering 4% attrition due to the tropical siege. Ugh, we're way over the force limit. I only have 1 troop here suffering the 4% attrition, but it's kind of silly how much attrition they're making us suffer for no real reason. Mongkaung is going to here. Hopefully he stops there and allows me to just occupy Kachar. Let's do... Come back from Tripura. Let's declare here. Actually just going to send over those 2 troops. Multiple offensive wars. Gotta be hot out the gate. We have 45 war score here. Enthusiasm's at high because there's probably a battle. No, he just thinks he's making gains somehow. Okay. You've lost most of your army. You were clearly not making gains, sir, but okay. Assam had to peace out and pay Bengal money. We have our ticking war score. We're at 0.8. It's not much. Really all I care about is getting like 2 provinces. Jumper is going to expect a lot of the war of the land, and he wants all of this. So if we gave him what he wants, we gain 1 favor right now. We can give him less, and as long as the amount of favors that he gains is 10 or like negative, as long as the trust hit is 10 or less, we didn't technically break the promise of territory. So if we gave him like Bengalpur, and we took these 2 for ourselves, it's actually fine. Now I think we might want to actually keep Jumper around because he's not going to contest us for territory for quite a while, and having some useful meat behind him could be good. He'd be a good defender if we ever want to become independent from Ava. So I think we'll give him everything he desires. That's 49 war score. If we gave him a little bit extra, we could even get more favors and then use him in an offensive war. Plus, giving him that fort would make it a lot easier for him to defend the territory, which... Do we actually want him to defend the territory or not? I guess is part of the question. I feel like that army is going for either the war goal or for this army here. I'm not sure. Nope, he's going to march around, it looks like, onto our capital. That's okay. We don't have positive stab. We have really no reason to worry about... should probably be running either manpower or trade power. Trade power. Positive stab would be nice for prosperity buildup, but we have very little actual development yet. There will be a battle between Jampur and Bengal here. Is that in this one? Ah, okay. I swear that icon looks like it's in this province. Alright, we have 47 war score. I think we can take this guy all the way to 100%. We might as well, right? I'm going to lower maintenance just a little bit, possibly, after this army gets cleaned up. Who is this now? Orissa? Oh my god, Bengal. Bengal! You're in 3 separate wars, man. It's suicidal. Another 3 ducats. We have to, I think. It's not time yet to break the relationship. Soon. In fact, after this war, assuming that we win it well, I think I will start to not pay the yearly subsidies, or the yearly, whatever it's called. Tribute. I'm assuming that Mongkaung is going to demand Sedia. So we'll probably want to have an army in position to... He doesn't desire this. He's not going to take that province. So for me to actually end my war with Kachar, we might want to end the war with Kachar right now, since we don't need to occupy a fort in the area, since he has no forts. Otherwise, I'll have to re-siege a level 1 fort and suffer a lot of attrition and stuff, and that'd be no good. So, he would accept giving us just 1 province right now, and 14 ducats. He's no longer a rival. We can do 10 war score. I think he will still exist, and war reps might not give us as much money directly, but it does give 2.7 prestige as well. Well, 2 prestige, 0.7 from taking Kachar. So, yeah, I'm going to peace out with that guy now. This province, I think we do hold on to, possibly, rather than give it to Manipur. It's Chin culture, which is accepted in our country. It's primary culture. We can core it really quick. The autonomy is pretty bad. It's Hindu religion. Just Hindu as a heathen, because we're Theravada. Heathen. This guy's animist, though. Yeah, I think we have to core this at this point. We can't just feed everything. Like, having the subject is good, but giving everything to the subjects, suicide. We can't, I mean, we only have, like, 12 development ourselves. If we give these guys any more land, they'll become too strong. Kachar cedes Sedia to Mongkaung. We'll fabricate on you. Just tell everyone to leave us alone now. Don't attach to me anymore. We have room for a lot more troops, but our economy is really not good enough yet. 62 war score. We gain 9 trust if we do the peace deal as indicated. He would like Rangpur as well. I don't want to give him too much. I just want enough that we could call him into maybe 1 war. This is this guy's core, so I'm not going to take that from him. Are there any other releasable nations? Nope. Alright, that's really all I want then. We'll take these 2 for ourselves. One is going to go to us, Chittagong. The other one's going to go to Tripura. And then the rest goes to Bengal. I would love to take war reps from this guy as well, since we know he's going to go into debt. He's got a much bigger income than us. If we took direct cash, we don't actually get much of the actual direct cash. But if we did get war reps, would that skew the favors? A little bit. We're at 0 favors, so we kind of need all 9 of those favors. Let's just not take war reps. And wait for him to agree to this deal. Looks like Arakan's already occupying something. Oh, he just abandoned the occupation. Good. Let me occupy it, please. Bengal got torn apart. Okay, now we only gain 8 favors. If we gave him this, we get 12. That plus war reps, we get 8 again. Now I think we just take whatever available cash he'll give us, and we only get a little bit of it, but at least that way the favors don't get changed. So we get 8 favors, that's good enough. Costs us 9 diplo points, we get 20 of the ducats, kind of helps out with some of the debt. Jampur gains 14 power projection, we gain 14 power projection. Hello monarch point generation, good. We get just a tiny bit of the prestige, looks good. The decisive victory. Chittagong is a province that has a lot of trade power. We downgraded the world port. That does make Tripura disloyal. Let's cancel the embargo rivals on both of them for now. Let's also establish royal marriages. I was waiting to get improved relations up a little bit more before we did those, but let's improve here. And let's, while we have this, we want to get claims on Bengal. We're not going to keep it. Eventually we're going to get a subject here, Arakan. So we're going to take a claim on Dhaka and on Bengal Delta. Then we'll come back from spying and we will do a royal marriage here. And beginning next month, we'll do a royal marriage with this one. Pay off as many loans as we can, and let's take maintenance down to at least like 60% or so. So we're still losing money due to the interest on the loans. That advisor that we hired to try to get Miltech early, I want to keep him because I want to get to Miltech 5 as well. Miltech 5 is also a really good advantage. This province, could we afford to release another subject already? We've got both of the alliances, which I only really got for early game defensiveness. If we break those alliances, if we release another subject, we'll probably have a hard time keeping them loyal. But Chittagong is... I can't hold on to it myself. Just can't do it. Tell you what, I'm going to take a break here and I'll think about it between episodes. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you soon.